Bangladesh, a country where the land and water intertwine in a delicate dance, creating a mesmerizing tapestry of nature's beauty. A land woven with rivers. These rivers are the lifeblood of the nation, nurturing its lands and people, shaping its culture and history. A place where old stories meet bright, lively culture. The bustling streets of Dhaka, the vibrant festivals, and the historic buildings all tell tales of a rich and diverse heritage. It's a mysterious place, full of secrets waiting to be found. From the misty mornings over the rivers to the ancient ruins and hidden temples, every corner holds a story. I remember my first trip, the anticipation, the excitement, the sense of adventure that filled my heart as I looked at the map and planned my journey. I was so excited, ready for adventure. The skyline of Bangladesh beckoned me with promises of new experiences and unforgettable memories. I had no idea how much Bangladesh would amaze me. The landscapes were breathtaking, and the historic sites were like stepping back in time. The air was thick and humid when I got off the plane. It was a stark contrast to the cool, dry air I was used to, but it felt invigorating. I smelled spices and earth, a strong reminder I was far from home. Smiling people welcomed me. The markets were alive with colors and scents, a sensory overload that was both overwhelming and exhilarating. Their eyes held so much history, stories passed down from their grandparents and great-grandparents. Each face told a story, each smile a testament to the resilience and warmth of the Bangladeshi people. I could feel the past mixing with the present. The traditional villages stood alongside modern architecture, and the festivals celebrated both old and new traditions. Bangladesh was ready to show me its secrets. From the scenic views of the Sundarbans to the mysterious ruins and hidden spots, every moment was a discovery, every experience a new chapter in my journey. Bangladesh has a history like a colorful blanket sewn with threads of ancient empires and different cultures. This land saw kings and queens rise and fall. From the Buddhist Pala Empire to the Mughal rulers, Bangladesh has been shaped by hundreds of years of human stories. I could almost hear whispers of history in the old ruins of ancient cities. Emperors, artists, warriors and poets seemed to live on in the very air. Every stone had a story, every inscription a clue to the past. These ruins helped me understand Bangladesh's incredible history. And my trip took me to Dhaka, the busy capital city. The city is a vibrant tapestry of life, where the old and new coexist in a chaotic yet harmonious dance. The streets are filled with the sounds of honking cars, the chatter of people, and the occasional call to prayer echoing from nearby mosques. Amidst this bustling metropolis, I found pockets of history that transported me back in time. Lal Bagh Fort, a grand Mughal fortress from the 1600s, stood tall. This fort, with its imposing red brick facade, is a testament to the architectural brilliance of the Mughal era. As I approached the entrance, I could almost hear the clatter of horse-drawn carriages and the footsteps of soldiers who once guarded this majestic structure. Its red brick walls held stories of big dreams, love and sadness. The fort was originally commissioned by Prince Muhammad Azam, the son of Emperor Aurangzeb, but it was never completed. Walking along these ancient walls, I could feel the weight of history pressing down, each brick whispering tales of ambition and unfulfilled dreams. I walked through its courtyards, imagining the people who lived there long ago. The courtyards, now silent and serene, were once bustling with activity. I could picture the royal family strolling through the gardens, the courtiers discussing matters of state, and the servants going about their daily chores. Each corner of the fort seemed to hold a piece of the past, waiting to be discovered. Nearby was Ahsan Manzil, a beautiful palace that once belonged to the Nawabs of Dhaka. This stunning pink palace, also known as the Pink Palace, stands as a symbol of the opulence and grandeur of the Nawabs. The palace, with its intricate design and lavish interiors, offers a glimpse into the luxurious lifestyle of the aristocracy. Its pink walls and fancy decorations told of a time of riches and luxury. The walls are adorned with beautiful motifs, and the rooms are filled with antique furniture, chandeliers and paintings. Each decorative element speaks of a bygone era of wealth and sophistication. As I wandered through the halls, I could almost hear the echoes of grand parties and the laughter of guests. I imagined parties in its halls filled with music and laughter. The grand hall, with its sparkling chandeliers and ornate decorations, must have been the perfect setting for lavish gatherings. I could envision the Nawabs hosting dignitaries and foreign guests, the air filled with the sound of classical music and the clinking of glasses. These halls, now silent, once resonated with the vibrancy of life. Each room whispered stories of a time gone by. The aged walls, with their faded paint and worn-out decorations, stand as silent witnesses to the passage of time. Each room has its own unique charm, from the grand dining hall to the cozy private chambers. As I explored these rooms, I felt a deep connection to the past, as if the walls themselves were sharing their secrets with me. Outside Dhaka, I visited the ancient city of Paharpur. This city, with its rich history and cultural significance, is home to some of the most remarkable archaeological sites in Bangladesh. The journey to Paharpur took me through picturesque landscapes with lush green fields and quaint villages, offering a stark contrast to the bustling city of Dhaka. The Somapura Mahavihara, a huge Buddhist monastery from the 700s, showed the country's spiritual side. This ancient monastery, one of the largest in the Indian subcontinent, is a marvel of architectural and spiritual significance. As I stood before that massive structure, I was struck by its grandeur and the sense of peace that enveloped the place. I was amazed by the detailed carvings on its walls showing scenes from Buddhist stories. The walls are adorned with intricate carvings depicting various aspects of Buddhist mythology and teachings. Each carving is a masterpiece, showcasing the skill and devotion of the artisans who created them. As I traced the carvings with my fingers, I felt a deep sense of reverence for the spiritual heritage of this place. The whole place was huge and inspiring, showing the power of faith and what people can build. The sheer scale of the monastery is awe-inspiring, a testament to the dedication and faith of the Buddhist monks who once lived and meditated here. As I walked through the ruins, I felt a profound sense of connection to the past, a reminder of the enduring power of faith and the incredible achievements of human endeavor. Leaving the historical places, I went south to the Sundarbans, a giant mangrove forest in the delta of the Ganges, Brahmaputra and Meghna rivers. This vast expanse of greenery is not just a forest, it is a living, breathing ecosystem that supports a myriad of life forms. The Sundarbans is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, renowned for its unique biodiversity and the intricate network of tidal waterways, mudflats and small islands. As I ventured deeper, I could feel the pulse of nature, the rhythm of life that has been sustained here for centuries. Here, land and sea mix together, creating a maze of waterways and islands. The water channels snake through the dense mangroves, forming a labyrinth that is both mesmerizing and daunting. Each turn reveals a new facet of this enchanting landscape, from the shimmering reflections on the water's surface to the dense foliage that seems to whisper ancient secrets. The interplay between land and water is a delicate balance, a dance that has been perfected over millennia. The air was filled with the sounds of birds and rustling leaves. The cacophony of bird calls created a symphony that was both soothing and invigorating. Each rustle of the leaves seemed to carry a story, a tale of survival and adaptation in this challenging environment. The Sundarbans is home to a rich variety of bird species, each adding its unique note to the forest's melody. The ambient sounds of the forest were a constant reminder of the vibrant life that thrives here. I got on a small wooden boat. The boat, crafted in the traditional style, was a testament to the ingenuity of the local people. As I settled into the boat, I could feel the gentle sway of the water beneath me. The boatman, with practiced ease, navigated the narrow channels, his movements fluid and confident. The journey on the boat offered a unique perspective of the Sundarbans, allowing me to see the forest from a vantage point that few get to experience. As we moved through the narrow channels, I felt excited. The anticipation of what lay ahead was palpable. Each bend in the waterway promised a new discovery, a glimpse into the hidden wonders of the Sundarbans. The dense mangroves on either side seemed to close in, creating a tunnel of green that was both enchanting and mysterious. The thrill of exploration was heightened by the knowledge that this was a place where few dared to venture. The Sundarbans is home to amazing animals, including the Bengal tiger. This majestic predator is the apex of the food chain here, a symbol of the untamed wilderness. The Bengal tiger with its striking orange coat and black stripes is a sight to behold. However, spotting one in the dense mangroves is a rare and thrilling experience. The forest is also home to other fascinating wildlife, including spotted deer, crocodiles, and a variety of bird species. Each creature plays a vital role in maintaining the delicate balance of this ecosystem. I looked everywhere, hoping to see one. The thought of encountering a Bengal tiger in its natural habitat was exhilarating. Every rustle in the underbrush, every distant call heightened my senses. The forest seemed alive with possibilities, each moment pregnant with the promise of a sighting. The anticipation was a mix of excitement and reverence, a recognition of the tiger's place in the natural order. The boatman, his face tanned from the sun, told me stories of tigers and old legends. His voice, rich with experience, painted vivid pictures of the forest past. He spoke of the tiger's stealth and power, of encounters that left an indelible mark on those who witnessed them. The legends he shared were a tapestry of myth and reality, woven together by the threads of time. These stories added a layer of mystique to the Sundarbans, a reminder of the deep connection between the people and the land. His words created pictures in my mind. I could almost see the scenes he described. The tiger moving silently through the forest, the villagers' awe and fear. The stories brought the Sundarbans to life in a way that was both tangible and ethereal. They were a bridge between the present and the past, a way to understand the forest's enduring allure. The boatman's tales were a testament to the power of storytelling, a way to keep the spirit of the Sundarbans alive. The Sundarbans felt wild and beautiful, showing the power and mystery of nature. The forest, with its dense mangroves and winding waterways, was a testament to nature's resilience and creativity. It was a place where the boundaries between land and water, reality and myth, blurred. The Sundarbans was a living, breathing entity, a reminder of the beauty and complexity of the natural world. As I left, I carried with me a deep sense of awe and respect for this incredible place. From the Sundarbans, I traveled to the hills of Srimangal, where Bangladesh grows its tea. The air became cooler, smelling of pine trees and fresh earth. Everything turned emerald green, with tea gardens everywhere. I walked between the tea bushes, their leaves shiny in the sun. I heard insects buzzing and birds singing. I watched people picking tea leaves, their movements quick and skilled. I drank a cup of fresh tea, the smell wonderful. I felt so peaceful. The tea gardens of Srimangal felt far away from the busy city, a place where time slowed down. Everywhere I went in Bangladesh, I saw strong, friendly people. From Dhaka to the tea gardens, people were kind and generous. They shared their stories and their love for their country. One evening in Dhaka, I found a small tea stall. The owner, a kind old man, welcomed me. As I drank my tea, he told me about his life and his hopes for the future. Even though his English wasn't perfect, his words touched my heart. The Sundarbans, though beautiful, felt mysterious. One day, deep in the waterways, our boatman suddenly stopped talking. He pointed to some mangrove roots, his eyes wide with fear and respect. "Tiger," he whispered. We waited, hearing only our breathing and the water against the boat. The air felt electric. We didn't see the tiger, but it reminded me how wild the Sundarbans is. Nature is in charge there, and we are just visitors. Bangladesh is a mix of cultures and traditions. You can see Hinduism, Buddhism and Islam in the art, buildings and food. From colorful saris to beautiful mosques and temples, Bangladesh is amazing. I loved the local markets. They were busy and smelled of spices. I saw stalls piled high with fresh food, tea and crafts. The energy was exciting. In the evenings, I liked to go to the Buriganga River. Families enjoyed the cool air and watched the sunset. I heard laughter and music. The people of Bangladesh love life and find joy in simple things. As my trip ended, I knew I had only seen a small part of Bangladesh. There are so many more stories, hidden places and adventures. Bangladesh captured my heart with its beauty, history and friendly people. Bangladesh stays with you. It makes you think differently, see new things and feel a sense of wonder. If you want a real adventure, a trip you'll never forget, then Bangladesh is calling. Are you ready to answer?